Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today, I shall give you muscles. I wish I could give myself muscles because, yeah, I've lost quite a bit of muscle mass this quarantine. I don't know about you guys. I used to work out rather regularly, you know, not like super consistently, but I used to go to the gym with my girlfriend, you know, 4 mornings a week. And ever since the whole quarantine thing happened, I just haven't done anything. I'm so out of shape. It's ridiculous. But you know who's not out of shape? You know who never is out of shape? Kato the motherfucking arm. And that is going to be the guy in our thumbnail today. Because I hadn't used him yet, and I really like the card. And I figured he deserved a little bit of spotlight right there. And he's a very important component of this deck. This is an upgraded version of an archetype that I have shared with you guys before. And that is the Lee Sin DRAVEN spell combo Might archetype. Or just in short, Mighty Lee. The idea is we have a spell-based mid-range deck that aims to utilize DRAVEN alongside the Dragon Girls and a bunch of double spells such as Sonic Wave and Retreat, Transfusion, etc. to play a bunch of spells to trigger the Eye of the Dragon, amongst other things, apply pressure, and then build up so we can level up Lee Sin as we play him on turn 6, and we give Lee Sin Might. The objective is to give Lee Sin Overwhelm. In case you are unaware of this, Lee Sin with Overwhelm can lead to at least 14 damage if you're applying Might onto him. So let me explain. Lee Sin, when he levels up, says, I Dragon's Rage enemies that I challenge, right? Dragon's Rage is his effect right here. So if we apply Overwhelm onto Lee Sin, not only are we dealing, for example, if we apply Might onto him, we get his attack up to 7, right? Not only are we dealing 7 damage to the opposing Nexus as we are kicking the opponent's unit that we're challenging for 7 damage as well, but because we have Overwhelm, we still have not completed our attack, so we're going to connect onto the Nexus with a direct attack after this effect is triggered. Therefore, this translates into 14 damage. For every attack that we go upwards, we increment the damage output by 2. This is where DRAVEN's axes can really come into play, as we can apply these axes to not only level up Lee Sin or enable his challengers, as we do have to play a spell to give him challenger that round, but also we can up his attack so that this damage goes up, and upwards, English, and we are able to potentially one turn kill the opponent. That is the whole concept behind this deck. The entire deck is built to be able to win potentially without this combo, which is very important, as we have a nice curve, like I said, comprised of the Dragon Girls with DRAVEN's biggest fan to pull out DRAVEN, because playing DRAVEN on turn 3 is really important in this deck. But we also got Shadow Assassin for a nice 2/2 elusive that can cycle through our deck. And of course, like I mentioned prior, we got Kato, which is another source of Overwhelm generation that we have in a body, a 5/4, very nice, big, muscly, body. And then on top of that, we have a full set of Deny. This may come a little bit extreme, but in this deck, because we are super reliant on Lee Sin coming through in the late game, we need to be able to disrupt the opponent's Will of Ionias, Vengeance, etc. Anything that they may have to disrupt this huge hit. That's why we run a full set of Deny. We want to say no to that and let this attack go through for the win. We have a full set of Deep Meditation to refill our hand, give us some nice card draw as we are chaining a lot of spells. An inclusion that I really like to this deck is Sonic Wave, because this is like Retreat, it is basically 2 spells in one, right? These cards were designed to synergize with Lee Sin, but Sonic Wave works particularly well with DRAVEN. I love this card with DRAVEN because DRAVEN has quick attack, which means that if we give him Challenger plus quick attack is a deadly keyword combination, and we can use it to basically remove the biggest threat from the opponent's board, as DRAVEN can then be buffed by the Resonating Strike or the axes themselves to take down whatever it is that is in front of us. And that's just a really neat way to get value out of this card that can also translate into a couple of spells to help us level up Lee Sin in the late game. So overall, big fan of this upgraded version of the deck. I'm, as you can see, I am packing the Crimson Disciple Transfusion combo. I basically run this in every Noxus deck I play because it's just really good and it works out really well in this deck as well. It can allow us to push for more damage or protect our cards like Eye of the Dragon and DRAVEN from damage-based removal, amongst many other things. And Crimson Disciple can also allow us to get some chip damage on the opponent, as even though we deal most of our damage in one turn, we do need to build up a little bit of prior damage before that happens. So Crimson Disciple is a great 2-drop for that, as turn 2 Crimson Disciple and the turn 3 DRAVEN feels really good with this build. And overall, that is the deck list right there. Super fun to play and really, really powerful. Like, if you pilot this correctly, you have tremendous burst potential and it is just super satisfying to play. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay that I got for you today. And that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Leave a like for Kato and his big, big biceps, triceps, pectorals, deltoids, everything. Like, this guy's he's just fucking huge. Like, look at him. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even want to know how these two, you know, get it going in bed. Like, I think that's actually, like, the thought of that is actually really disturbing to me. And I'm gonna leave the intro at that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I always enjoy watching your daily uploads.
Thanks, man.
Time for the main event. This is awesome.
He doesn't make it rain.
Fortune favors the bold.
DRAVEN!
Hey, kiddo. Dig your get-up.
Guns blazing. Mwah.
Oh my god. Did he take Will of Ionia? That is the question.
Let's boogie.
Yeah, I'm at it play.
Yeah, I'm at it play.
Oh,
Hell of a day.
Yeah, I definitely love I definitely like Sonic Wave. I love Sonic Wave with DRAVEN.
Oh, I can't wait.
gather round, gather round.
What are you waiting for? Now we're cooking.
Quiet steps. The dragon approaches. You lack subtlety.
Sucks not having one more mana for this deny. He stole one of my mites.
Look what you did. Oh, this hurts.
Force is meaningless without skill.
The order rewards its faithful.
not hold back. The dragon spirit awakens. Strike firm, prepare yourself.
Muay Thai, bitches. We keep the Will of Ionia in case he tries to drop us a Juani on us. We got Kato the Arm here. We got double Kato, that's neat. Next turn we'll have 8 mana, so if we translate over 3, we'll have a total of 11 mana.
You own what you take.
Ionia endures.
I'll keep this hand. I really threw that one. I could have replaced the retreat, but if I draw... I could draw something good. We're facing a relatively like reactive deck at least at certain stages, so...
I'll try anyone once.
I could play DRAVEN. Yeah.
It's DRAVEN time.
Grasp of the Undying is not even that bad because he doesn't get any health from it, and he loses like 5 mana. He trades 5 mana for my 3 mana. So I'm okay with that. And if he doesn't go for it now, yeah, like that's...
Let's boogie.
I did throw though.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much. Set the hooks!
Come here, darling. Is that all? Oh, this hurts.
The Order rewards its faithful.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
The party has arrived.
Stare at the abyss. It'll stare back.
You hoping they'll die of boredom?
Imagination is not experience.
And instinct is no substitute for planning.
Time for the moneymakers. Watch and learn.
The dragon remembers.
God axes need victims.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
I need a deny. I need a deny to complete this.
The rot must be cut away.
Force is meaningless without skill.
Going harvesting.
I could save DRAVEN. DRAVEN gives me 2 axes anyways if he connects. I do miss out on the Overwhelm, but it's not like it's going to be super relevant when he's got like Thorny Toad. Shadow Assassin draws me a card, and I do value that more. So I'm going to retreat onto the Shadow Assassin. Because all I need is a deny. If I can find a deny, then I'm good. Because now I get 2 axes out of this.
Better than eating.
Getting 2 axes out of this is really, really neat.
The dark beckons.
I'd love to see a deny, though. I'd love to see a deny.
Breathe out.
Well, vengeance. If one of those 7 cards in his hand is vengeance, we are going to cry.
I will not hold back. I fight with the dragon's fury. Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
I will play my part.
Grasping claws.
The reason why I'm targeting it. Hey! The reason why I'm targeting Maokai is because he can't kill it.
Endure.
He only can kill it with a Glimpse Beyond. Like, he can't grasp of the Undying his own Maokai to prevent, like, the dragon's rage. So that's why I target. Plus, Maokai is, like, the biggest threat there as well. Even though at that point, he was gonna go deep anyways. I really needed that attack to go through. If I had a deny, I would have felt much, like, I would have felt secure. But then again, like, only a vengeance really stops that, right? That's why deny is really important in this deck. I love the mangrove deck you made. Thank you. I'm happy you enjoy it, man. Aggro for men. Mogwai, are you a pro? Am I a pro what? A pro player? Streamer? And professional, awesome, amazing dude? Yes, I am. I'm a pro at everything. True story. Drop you. Pro kisser, yes.
Let me show you what I can do.
We could be playing into a thermogenic beam. Okay. I just realized I'm missing Heimer vibe, but with Lee Sin.
Delicious. I walk my path alone.
The party has
Alright.
Tread lightly, strike hard. My turn. If I must.
time for the moneymakers.
Is that all? Oh, this hurts.
Oh, my Wamu. Shindaru! Nani?
Dark beckons.
You name it, I'll nick it.
You are not breaking through, like, ever.
Here comes the punchline.
How about no? How about you get the fuck out of here? K, thanks. I could just play Kato, though. I could just play Kato. Kato can trade with this. And if he challenges my 2-2, then Kato can trade with that. I'm gonna play Kato.
What time is it?
I'm gonna be more mindful of my Will of Ionia. This is a very powerful card. And right now I can trade evenly here.
It's DRAVEN time.
We're gonna play DRAVEN as we do have Whirling Death support. He's got limited mana. Kato is really cool, man. I like Kato. I love how they buffed him. Kato's awesome.
Don't mind me.
There's the 1-2 punch.
This trade I'm content with. We will only be resorting to our whirling death, as in, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
You earned a ticket to a battle royale.
I'd prefer a battle of wits, but you're unarmed.
Oh, mega wrecked. I'm sorry, Draven. I'm always on your side, bro. But that was just, oh my god, man, that was just brutal. 8. Alright, you can still drop him next turn. Do I will have Ionia here? I will. It's a big tempo loss. Unfortunately, he can still, like, I also need to level up Lee Sin, right? He can still play,
You earned a ticket to a battle royale.
I'd prefer a battle of wits, but you're unarmed.
God damn it, stop making fun of him, okay? He's not as smart as you do. He's not as smart.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
So 4 cards in hand and 1 that's a randomly generated one by that.
You suck.
I would love a deny. I really would love a deny.
Round and round and round it goes.
I don't think I can commit until I find the deny.
The order rewards its faithful.
Time for the main event.
Thermogenic beam doesn't work here.
Now we're cooking.
I will not hold back.
Right now he's got too much mana open and a Will of Ionia just says no to this. So let's just focus on this one.
My land, prepare yourself. Conflict is all in the mind.
Draven down.
Added to the bug list.
It's too late for you. Shadow.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you. I will not hold back. I fight with the dragon's fury. Conflict is all in the mind. Our enemies cannot hide. Strike firm. Prepare yourself. Yeah!
He actually did it. He actually did it. He actually top decked the Will of Ionia. I'm not gonna lie, like, normally, you know, matches are matches. Sometimes the matchup is bad, sometimes you make misplays, but I definitely feel like that particular series, I outplayed the shit out of him. But card games are card games. I'm gonna...
No one's the wiser.
I was gonna say I'm gonna hold on to this, but now that he dropped the 1-drop, I'm gonna follow DRAVEN's biggest fan here for some damage.
Boom. Gotta rock with your name on it.
I should have kept double eye of the dragon now that I think about it. I am facing an aggressive deck. I'm still like, I'm a little bit tilted from the prior game. Like I'm dwelling a little bit on that.
Hold the world within.
Like, my god, that was ridiculous. My luck lately, like my luck today hasn't been great. My luck lately has not been great.
The dragon binds us. I fight with my spirit, not my fists. Oh, I can't wait. The spirit gives to those who listen. What is gained when you return malevolence?
The party has
Alright.
God axes need victims.
Remember the objectives. For the glory of Noxus.
Of course I'm ready.
Who's gonna get in my way? Time for the moneymakers.
Clear your head.
Let your instincts speak.
Got an axe with your name on it.
You act, but do not see.
Your lesson begins.
I like this line of play.
Look what you did.
Time to go.
Run while you can.
A fallen petal.
First one's free. No refund.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Axes coming right up. What are you waiting for?
Backfired.
That feels
All
sweet.
me. And maybe those other guys. Whatever.
It was all you. That sweet, sweet win against Burn always feels great. Alright. There's gonna be another Heimer Vi player who Yu-Gi-Oh's the shit out of me. Let's find out. Alright, we're gonna keep this deny, and we're gonna drop, we're gonna keep the retreat. I'm gonna drop these other two. We are hoping to find a bit of an earlier curve, but I do like keeping retreat in my hand in this matchup. Retreat is really good against control in general.
It's DRAVEN time.
Better late than never.
I got the goods. This is awesome.
No thermal beam to clear the path, which is nice.
DRAVEN, I love you.
Me too, kiddo.
Me too, kiddo.
Me too. Just realized, yeah, it's fine.
Why? Yeah, I'm out of play.
Yeah, I'm out of play.
Don't mind me. DRAVEN out.
The Order rewards its faithful.
It's a heavy hand.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
I'm gonna be proactive with this. Alright.
Round and round and round it goes.
We each hold a world within.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
Shadow. Breathe in, breathe out.
Answers, I have them.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
I'm drawing most of my spells here.
I've hypothesized their demise.
That's interesting. Why would you attack with timer there? Ever. That doesn't seem like a... Seems like a poor use of 6 mana. I don't know. I mean, he is going to be able to level up his Heimer, but I don't think that's... I think it just will here again.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, this hurts.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
Patience is underrated. A wise retreat.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
As the dragon wills. force is meaningless without you.
Silent as death. They cannot hide.
Conflict is all in the mind. I'll see this through. My lands need me. Center your spirit.
Transfusion was kind of perfect, wasn't it? I should have probably taken the hit.
Our enemies cannot hide. Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
If I had double deny available here, this would more likely happen. That's an expensive play. Health potion? Health potion is all there is at this point, right? That doesn't stop it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead, baby! Got him! Got him!
I thank you, dragon.
Whew, that was a tight one. That was way closer than I would have preferred. But that 6-1 overwhelmed turret was just overwhelming. I guess it's fitting, right? I had a big dilemma because if I blocked with the Dragon Link straight up, I'm left at 2 health, which means that I need to deny exclusively for like lethal mystic shots. I can't be at 2 health. I can't be at 3 health either. I have to be above that. I have to be at least at 4 health. So transfusion felt like the right play, but then the problem is I couldn't achieve lethal with double deny backup, which is what I wanted, right? Because I want to have like quality content, right? Regardless of the result, like I want to have games in which both players, you know, play optimally. And yeah, I thought I actually did not misplay there. All right. Hello. Do I want to keep the might? Do I want to keep the retreat though? I think I can drop the retreat. Might is a win condition, so yeah, we have components of our win con here.
What does he want from me?
Retreat is not bad, but I don't want to draw like a bazillion copies of it this early on. How do you feel about the warning in Dragon's Rage? Giving priority.
It's DRAVEN time.
Giving priority to flavor instead of consistency. Could you elaborate a little bit on that? I'll take the free axe here. Technically against Shadow, unless they're playing something weird like Avalanche, which I don't think it fits this deck because he's playing spiders.
This is gonna hurt.
There's no real difference against Shadow Owls between like 3 and 2 health. Because they either have 1 damage or they have 3. So this is basically a free axe at the expense of, you know, and potentially enabling the level up from Callista. What if I work for a level up here? I'm not gonna need double Lee Sin, but Lee Sin into Dragon's Rage could be really good. Is it greedy to go for it?
You hoping they'll die of boredom?
I'm just thinking here, bro.
The order rewards its faithful.
Every ounce of damage matters. I was thinking about keeping Shadow Assassin because of my retreat in hand, but I'd rather just bring back DRAVEN. We cannot deny this, but I can level up DRAVEN now. I have to think, what else am I gonna discard here? I'm gonna discard DRAVEN's biggest fan, but do I discard a Might? I think I do. Well, to be fair, a Might can be really strong here. Might can translate into quite a bit of damage. What about Retreat? I like Retreat.
Time for the moneymakers. Let's do this. And I thought I was already perfect. Ha ha ha!
What's that noise?
Petricite, protect me.
I must get out of here. No, 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 no.
It's too late for you. Silent as death.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists. What is gained when you return malevolence?
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure.
They must all pay the price.
What are you waiting for?
I'll see this through.
Time for the moneymakers.
I will not hold back. Strike firm.
They cannot hide.
Prepare yourself.
Search them.
We right this wrong.
Nice, 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 nice. Nice.
Breathe in, breathe out.
7 mana. You better make that count.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
We're going in.
Trust is a weapon.
I ain't afraid. The dragon protects me.
The dragon waits.
Hey, he does that too. He's very versatile.
It is not yet your time.
Oh no! Oh! Stop it! Oh my god. The power!
Got an axe with your name on it.
I definitely do want to block with DRAVEN.
Ready yourself.
Because DRAVEN will give me 2 more axes. And I love axes. Axes are fun. Axes do things. Axes do things. Axes are loud too. Chat, are you ready? Mom spaghetti.
I'll see this through. The dragon spirit awakens.
I don't even have to look. Actually, never mind. I can't. For a second, I thought I would be able to pull it off, but no, I bailed on that quick.
My lands need me. Prepare yourself.
Get your ass over here.
Let's do this. Let's boogie.
That'll do for now. What you got for me, Mortis? You got 9 mana. You got 9 mana, buddy. Ooh. No, 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 no.
I'll see this through.
Nuts!
Ionia endures.
I was expecting a line from DRAVEN going like, all me. It would be so fitting.